you see where the AFC is, you see where the AFC North is. They came here and beat us last time, and we're coming off a loss. They're coming off a big win. It's just every game now is starting to become more and more important.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Steelers Live, presented by Windows 11. Mike Prisuta filling in for Missy Matthews, and that was Ben Roethlisberger kind of picking up where Mike Tomlin left off regarding the significance of the game coming up on Sunday at Paul Brown Stadium against the Cincinnati Bengals. If you followed along with Mike Tomlin's weekly news conference yesterday, and if you're watching this program, I'm guessing you're a pretty big Steeler fan, so you did follow along with Mike Tomlin's press conference. Mike Tomlin emphasizing that they're not going to play this one cool. They're not going to downplay it. They're not going to pretend it's not a really big game. The standings are tight. The race for the division championship and or a wild card playoff spot is exceptionally close. And oh, by the way, the Bengals have already beaten the Steelers once this year, in case the close nature of the standings isn't enough motivation. So the Steelers have a lot on their plate this week, and they are ramping things up in advance of the rematch against Cincinnati. Let's take a look now at today's practice report. All eyes will be on that this week after what the Steelers went through and all the players that they did not have available last Sunday night in Los Angeles against the Chargers. Joe Hayden did not practice foot. TJ Watt limited hip knee. Isaiah Loudermilk limited groin. And then one name not on our list, Minkah Fitzpatrick, who is still on the reserve COVID-19 list. But Mike Tomlin also saying on Tuesday that there is a level of anticipation that those four defensive players will be back. And there you get a look at TJ Watt in a helmet from today, going through some drills. The Steelers had to get by without two All-Pros in Watt and Fitzpatrick. Joe Hayden, one of their top-shelf cornerbacks. And that guy, Isaiah Loudermilk, who at the start of the season was kind of an afterthought, but he has developed quickly enough that the Steelers missed him. They missed him along the defensive line. You also saw Carlos Davis there, still not active as they try to work him back to health and get him on the active 53. They don't ask you who you have available in the NFL. They ask you to show up on time, and the Steelers did that against the Chargers. But the early expectation or anticipation, if we'll use Mike Tomlin's word, is that the Steelers will be more well-peopled against the Bengals than they were against the Chargers. As for that Chargers game, the offense was a bright spot. Ben Roethlisberger able to spread the ball around. There's a big play to Chase Claypool. The Steelers scored some points, and they got a lot of people involved, and they were able to go up-tempo at times and kind of step out of character a little bit there. You see the Najee Harris leaping touchdown from a jumbo formation that included Zach Banner and fullback Derek Watt. Beautiful fade there, a great catch by Deontay Johnson. Ben Roethlisberger pleased with what the Steelers were able to get done and with the way they were able to go about it.
Well, I think a lot of people got involved. I mean, we had a lot of different guys catch touchdowns. We had guys, we kind of did a little bit of a no-huddly type thing, if you will, I guess. And, for the line to be able to, for the first time, really kind of do that, to tell them protections and them do it. And I think that just being able to move the ball. And I also think when you can answer scores, I think that's such a big and underrated deal in the NFL. When you can answer a touchdown or a score, I think that's huge. I think we did that a few times.
Yeah, it took the Steelers a while to answer the Chargers. It was 27-10 in the fourth quarter, but they got around to it, and it got exciting and then some at the end. Touchdown passes to Johnson, tight end Eric Ebron, tight end Pat Freiermuth, and also Najee Harris with the rushing score. That's something that the Steelers didn't do very well when the Bengals visited Heinz Field this season, and something they're going to try to do better this Sunday in Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to utilize every area of the field, and so the first time we played him was early in the season. I think Pat has definitely come a long way since then, and our relationship has grown, and trust and belief has grown, so hopefully we can utilize him. And
now, as Roethlisberger talking about the development of tight end Pat Freiermuth, who you see scoring another touchdown there against the Chargers. Look at Chukwuma Okorafor and Kendrick Green getting out on the tight end screen. and escorting Freiermuth into the end zone. This from the Steelers' victory over the Bears. Roethlisberger given enough time by the line to give a pump and let Freiermuth work his way open. Pat Freiermuth, the guy who opened a lot of eyes in OTAs and also in training camp, although he had to work a little bit on the footwork and getting that 2 feet in bounds thing in the NFL as opposed to the 1 foot required in college. But Pat Freiermuth, the guy the Steelers are going to continue to look on. There you see a real contested catch in Cleveland. That was a 4th and goal. The Steelers starting to really get what they anticipated getting from Pat Freiermuth, and maybe just in time for the stretch run here. Freiermuth has grown. The Steelers' offense has started to grow along with him. Ben Roethlisberger really pleased with how that relationship is developing. We'll see if they can continue to build on that on Sunday in Cincinnati. That's pretty much going to do it for us today. I do want to provide one more little bit of information. The Prisuta Thursday projections, I should say. It's probable that I'm going to eat way too much. It's questionable that there will be any leftovers left at all after I get done eating too much, and it is doubtful that the turkey is going to survive tomorrow. So keep it here the rest of the week as we continue counting it down to the Steelers and the Bengals on Sunday in Cincinnati. I want to wish everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving, and thank everybody for finding us however and wherever you found us. Just a reminder that these and other type Steelers programs can be found on all of the Steelers social media platforms. For Missy Matthews, I'm Mike Prisuta. Thanks for watching Steelers Live, presented by Windows 11.